but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19. Take over.
Throwing is Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big-time play for the Bears. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go, set.
To throw, it's Williams. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. They'll try to run with Swift. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. A tight end in motion now. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try for Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. Take go.
To throw is Williams. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one complete right side.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They send him right out of the slot. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep, going to Kupp, and he'll take it on in. Cooper, Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on. Set. Come 19. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Check go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Trap 60, trap 60.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
18, run, 18, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 19, Lion.
Williams to the air once more. He is in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Ready up. Ready. Alert. Alert. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Reload. Here we go. Set.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
Ready.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Panther 60. Panther 6. Cougar 19.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
Warrior 70. Check out.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
79 Bronco. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a handoff to Walker. He's got room to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Walker. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Williams now to throw. Right back to Moore, another grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Shot. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rapper. 18 Rapper. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
To throw is Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. The Bears are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. And he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
On the ground, it's Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game, 35-35.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Trap roll 80. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
70 range. Go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 tight. 19 tight. Set go.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Come 19. Come 19. Let's go now. Let's be 19. Warrior 70. 79 Broncos. And up.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Tap 60. Tap 60.
Bears, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Williams. The sideline. This one looked in by Odunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, first overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On the set.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Moore going in motion.
Ready, ready?
He's got the first down and more than that. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 6 coming up. Slot receiver headed right. They'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Walker. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 6-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Walker. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Now, second and goal.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
It's not always how many sacks, Mike, but it's when do you get your sacks. And now after that third down sack, it brings up fourth down. If you're this offense, it's do or die. If you can score, you got a chance to tie it. If not, this one looks all but over.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Moore going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Smash, smash. Let go.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. So this one in the win column for the Bears. It will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.